So I'm discovering that most independent artists are just like me. A lot of us are hustling for streams, paying out of pocket for beats, videos, promo, and a lot of us don't make enough money to cover these expenses that we incur as independent artists. So you can have really great music, but if your business is not making any money and it's got constantly expenses going out, going out, going out, going out, going out, it's broke. But what if instead of treating our music business like a side hustle, so like your brand or your artist name is its own corporation? And then every time you market yourself, now you're also a marketing company. And then every time you go out and shoot content, now you're also a media company and a content agency. Like, then when you create the music, you're also a songwriter. That's a business. You also own your publishing. That's a business. What I'm trying to say is most of us independent artists are already operating about 3, 4, 5 small businesses. And because they're not structured that way, we're not taking advantage of the benefits or the way that we can actually move money around to grow multiple businesses at one time. So when I realized this is exactly how people like Rock Nation and Parkwood, owned by Beyonce, that's exactly how they have their label set up. You see a label, but it's actually broken down into several different corporations where they move money and do business to business transactions so that not just one business grows, but 4, 5, 6 businesses grow all together, all from doing what you're already gonna do anyway. I'm already gonna make content. I'm already gonna make music. I'm already gonna market myself. I'm already gonna do branding. I'm already gonna strategize. Like, all of these are actually companies that could actually be structured, and used to multiply wealth and also generate funding for you to grow your business all the more. And you don't need a lot of money to start a corporation. That's the number one. Like, every time I bring up the word corporation, everybody looks at you like you're supposed to already have millions of dollars by the time you have a corporation. No, there is no revenue amount required. Like, there's no minimum revenue for you to set up a corporation versus a LLC. The only part that lacks is the education. Most of us didn't even need a LLC, but because the branding was so strong about go out, get an LLC, it's separate from you, which is not even true. I find out the only legal entity that's actually separate from you and considered to be an actual person where you can act and do business as and not use your personal credit, not use your social security number, not use your name, is the corporation, not an LLC. LLC is still going to be tied to your name. So I basically learned how to do it. And if you want to know how to set up your structure, how to operate your music business as a corporation so your music becomes a business to business ecosystem and not a side hustle, comment indie artist in the comments and let's get it.